Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about hustling in your 20s. If you are a late teenager or you're in the ages of 20s, this is a video that you must watch till the end. I will be sharing some valuable tips to make these golden years as productive as possible. But do watch till the end because I will be sharing a bonus tip on how to make it your best years of your life. '20s or even right from 18, 19. It's a time when most of us finish college. It's a time when you start looking at what do I have to do in life. It's also the age when you are really not sure what is that you want to do in your life. Most of you who know my story know that I started working only at the age of 26. It's a proper job I'm talking about. Before that, I of course did a lot of things. But it's not also an age where you're really sure what you want to do. People tell you a whole lot of things and you get confused. You have your parents advising you, you have your friends who are doing certain things, which also influences you a lot. You have neighbors, friends, cousins, relatives, everyone giving you a piece of advice of what you should be doing, what course you should be taking, what should you be studying, where should you be working, how much salary you should be earning, when you should get married, when you should have kids. All this is supposedly, according to our standards in India, is supposed to happen in the 20s. You're supposed to finish your studies, get a job, ideally get married and have a kid. All of it seems a lot. And I know you are complicated or complicating your mind, right? You feel confused. Well, here is me sharing all these experiences and what you can do. Let me say that 20s is a very ripe age. Health-wise, you're quite fit. Mentally, you may be confused, but it's also the age when you're supposed to be also having a fit mind, like a fit body. So it's really important to maximize your 20s to give you the best life that it can ever give. So don't miss out on this age. One of the most common questions I get from people is, "Sir, I'm 24 years old, I'm aimless, I'm not sure what I want to do in life, can you please help me?" So it is an age like that. So what are the things that you should be hustling in 20s to make it as effective as possible? Let me say that the first thing I want you all to think about is spirituality, mental and physical fitness, combined all of these. You can even call it health and wellness for yourself. It's an age where you can get attracted to a lot of habits, bad habits, drinking, smoking, drugs. And I've always said in many other videos, if you do end up trying any of them, just be very conscious of what you're doing. Have very close friends with you who will help you to make sure that you're not getting too much into it. First of all, I don't recommend you should even try it, but if you do, please make sure you don't get into it and addicted to it. Worst thing is just try it and forget it and move on, because it's an age for you to develop your health and mental fitness. So regular exercising, eating well, practicing meditation, breathing exercises, is a yoga, extremely important during this age, because it develops the whole fundamentals and the habits that will carry with you forever in your life. I still remember as a child, my parents used to force me to wake up early in the morning and do all of these things. I used to hate them at that point of time. Today, I'm so thankful and blessed that they did what they did to me, because today it's become a habit in my life. Now, the second point is internships. Since you are also at an age where you're not sure what you want to do, some people say that, "Sir, if I just keep changing jobs multiple times, it looks bad on my CV." Well, the simplest way you can do that without changing multiple jobs is interning in various companies and various industries during your late teens and early 20s. It can be part of your college study, or it can be something that you do on your own as well to try and find internships. That's quite possible. It's quite easy. It's not so difficult. You can apply to companies directly, or you can use social media. Now, how to connect on social media, I have made a video, so please do click on that link to watch that video as well. But it's important you try out different things, and if you can do it in a very easy way like internships, it also gives you an idea about various options available. Yes, a lot of people say that 20s is the age to jump and try different things, but then it can also affect you badly, right? So that's the reason why I suggest the internship part. The third thing you can also do is freelancing, which is like you don't work specifically in a company, but you can actually become a freelancer, which means you're working for yourself. You can allocate a couple of hours doing something and another hour doing something else for different companies. That also helps you try different things without being fully employed. So in your CV, you can say, as I was a full-time freelancer for 1 year or 2 years. Let's say that you graduate at 21 or 22. You can spend 1 or 2 years freelancing as long as you are learning and earning as well. It's not a problem. And don't worry about it. 1 or 2 years in your whole scheme of life is not a big deal. You just don't have to worry about it so much. So we spoke about internships, we spoke about freelancing. The third thing I want you to also think about is social media. You can also hustle on the side by getting active on social media. Become a content creator. There are so many young content creators like Ishan Sharma, Curious Harish. They're all studying in college and creating amazing content and having huge following. They're making a lot of money as well. So that's another angle for you to think about. But when you're doing social media, please remember to choose subjects and topics that suits your age and your life experiences. Don't become a 20-year-old who talks about how to be happy in life. You may not have an experience for that yet. So try to find a niche that suits your personality. There are a lot of information available on internet, how to start a YouTube channel, how to get active on social media. And I know that Ranveer with other creators is also working on establishing like a college or education system for content creation as well. So this is another amazing game that you can choose, which is social media and content creation. Another thing that you can do is starting a small little business of yourself. It can be a startup or it can be anything. You don't have to think about it as to become a huge entrepreneur with billions of dollars of investment. Even e-commerce, you can be at home and start selling things through internet. Recently, for example, I know a guy who's doing soaps at home and selling it online. I know another person who actually made a deal of selling organic produce, vegetables and fruits. He has connections with the farmers and he set up a nice e-commerce platform and started selling these products. And he made a good deal of business, in fact. So there are a lot of things that you can do sitting at home. And again, internet is a huge source of information. Even for you to do freelancing, there is websites, there's content on the internet which can give you information how you have to do it, what you have to do it. Lastly, this is the bonus tip, a very important tip which most people miss out. Start investing. Even if you have 5,000 rupees, you can start investing in stock markets. You can study small courses online. There are multiple places on internet where you can learn the basics of investing. Rich Dad, Poor Dad is a simple book, again, for starting to learn about investments and finance. I will make a separate video on finance, so today I won't be speaking a lot about it, but I would suggest for you all to think strongly about making some sort of investment plans that will also set you up for the future and give you the discipline of investing. So I hope these 5 things will help you all to make your 20s the most effective as ever. End of the day, remember, my dear friends, you will not ever get a perfect of everything, a perfect job or a perfect partner or a perfect friend. You got to start making yourself happy with what you get and lead a life of content. And that's why spirituality is very, very important. So thank you for watching me. Till I see you next time, stay fit, stay positive, keep chasing obscene success. Thank you.